Fundamentals of Criminal Defense by Jonah Sanders. Introduction. Criminal defense is a critical aspect of the legal system that ensures individuals accused of committing a crime are given the opportunity to present their side of the story and protect their rights. Defenses in criminal cases can be based on various legal principles and strategies. Here is an overview of the fundamentals of criminal defense, covering different types of defenses that may be employed in various cases. Course outline. Presumption of innocence. Types of criminal defenses. Building a defense strategy. Challenging the prosecution's case. Cross-examination. Presenting the defense's case. Closing arguments. Jury instructions. Verdict. Appeals. Module 01. Presumption of innocence. The cornerstone of criminal defense is the presumption of innocence. It means that a defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The burden of proving guilt rests with the prosecution. The presumption of innocence is a fundamental legal principle that forms a cornerstone of criminal justice systems in many countries around the world. It is the principle that an individual accused of a crime is considered innocent until proven guilty by a court of law. This means that the burden of proof lies with the prosecution to demonstrate beyond a reasonable doubt that the accused committed the alleged crime. Key aspects of the presumption of innocence include: burden of proof. In a criminal trial, the burden of proof rests on the prosecution. They must present sufficient evidence to convince the judge or jury of the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The accused does not have to prove their innocence. They are assumed to be innocent until the prosecution meets this high standard of proof. Presumption, not a fact. The presumption of innocence does not mean that the accused is actually innocent or that the court believes they are innocent. It merely establishes the starting point of the trial, where the defendant is treated as innocent until proven otherwise. Protection of rights. This principle is vital for safeguarding individual rights and preventing unfair treatment of accused persons. It ensures that defendants are not subject to punishment or deprivation of liberty without proper legal proceedings and evidence. Public perception. The presumption of innocence also extends beyond the courtroom. It is a societal norm that encourages people not to rush to judgment and to refrain from assuming someone's guilt based on accusations alone. Application. The presumption of innocence applies throughout the criminal justice process, from arrest to trial. It dictates how investigations are conducted, how evidence is gathered and presented, and how judges and juries assess the case. It is crucial to uphold the presumption of innocence, as it reinforces the principles of fairness, due process, and the protection of individual liberties in the face of criminal allegations. However, it's worth noting that while the presumption of innocence is a widely accepted legal principle, its application and interpretation may vary slightly in different jurisdictions and legal systems.